So, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the second session of this day, and hoping that two more attendants will attend our session. We'll start shortly. Give us some seconds, please. Okay. And the last one. Should we start with the first one speaker in order not to lose time and to give time to the fourth one until he attends? So I think I'm not sure about the program. Who's first? Are you Mr. Ioannis or Mr. Delko? Sorry for the spelling. Who is first?
Mr. Melas is first with his presentation.
Okay, so Mr. Melas, could you please start? Thank you very much.
Yes, okay. Let me do my thing here and share my screen. I hope you all will. Do you watch my full screen now?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay, great. So, good morning from me. I'm Ioannis Melas. I'm the co-founder and the CEO of YAKO Sailing, a company that provides sailing activities and cruises in northern Greece. I will present you our project UDYSSEA, and we have a small video to watch. After this video, we'll have all the details needed. So, that was our video, and welcome to the world of UDYSSEA. What is UDYSSEA project?
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sugar and this is Sugar's Realm. Today I'm actually going to go on a little tour around Toronto and the GTA.
What UDYSSEA offers, it's a platform that we digitalize our experience and knowledge of the area in order to guide the user or the sailor to create an ideal sailing route depending on the level of the sailing experience he has. Of course, we have ready-made packages, and we also promote several environmental actions that take place in our chosen destinations, and every cruise is eco-oriented. How we do that? There is a very simple procedure through our smart web platform. where the user select the proper boat regarding the number of the group. Then there is a selection of the experience level in the sea. So when he selects the beginner's level, the platform guides him to choose smaller distances and smaller nautical routes with milder winds, and in areas with smoother winds and less troubles in the sailing experience. If he chooses intermediate and advanced level, the map opens more and more and goes on. Then he creates through a step-by-step his day-by-day route. So every day he can choose either to stay at the destination or to choose to go to another. All our cruises are crewed with our skippers and the guides. And all the distances are calculated in order to be able to make it in the same day. After he selects the destination, he can also add group activities of the day from several categories like historical, cultural, sports, environmental actions, because in that way, the final result is a complete nautical route enriched with those activities. And the visitors, the group of visitors, except for the team bonding on the sailing experience on the boat, because our skippers also teach them the basic or the advanced level of sailing. The whole group of the visitors interact with the locals and in each destination, learning the history, visiting and interacting with people and with the environment, and taking part in several activities. The problems we are trying to solve with our project, especially in northern Greece, are one problem is that in the last 2 years, many new boats arrived in Greece, more than 200, and this have created a great issue for older yachts, like 7 or 10 years old, because in chartering they started to losing big part of the market. So for older boats, we need to create new solutions and to offer experiential cruises that the group will not focus on the date and the age of the boat, but on the whole experience. Of course, every boat it's maintained properly and it's fully equipped. We're also trying to expand the touristic season here in northern Greece in those destinations, starting from April around Easter, ending late of October. We try to combine those trips with activities that work the whole this season. And we also try to promote less popular destinations and to select our cruises to visit those places and to promote them, and also to offer in their local economy through the activities. Through our research market, apart from the gender and the aging targeting, we saw that also families are interested on those cruises because they are educational, but also groups or people that they want more action and want more interaction through their travels and their holidays. What makes UDYSSEA special is that in Greece and in most of European countries, there are several platforms for those separated categories of traveling, of tourism, like chartering activities, eco access, etc. What UDYSSEA makes is that it combines all this and also adjusts it to the needs and the preferences of the user. It's not very easy to combine a sailing cruise with activities in its destination. There is a lot of logistic work under it, and many implications, issues to resolve but we have created a very strong network, and we always have a plan B and plan C many times in order to, because in the sea everything is very fluid, and we need to be flexible in order to deliver what's promised. Of course, to create all this, we need a strong team. We have a strong team of certain people, and there is also there are external partners like web developers, graphics, sales, etc. And what unified all of us is the common vision for more sustainable solutions in tourism. Until now, we have made several our network has grown, and we have made several partnerships with universities like the Aristotle University in Thessaloniki for their researches, as UDYSSEA can also be implemented for researching projects. With local organizations and other SMEs we are working with, and of course with European Union and several other organizations. An example is the voucher, the innovation voucher we won from the Interreg program for our project. Until now, UDYSSEA is implemented, and it's we are monitoring and we are running for the last year, although COVID didn't help that much, but still we have started it, and it's hosted through the website of the YAKO sailing. It starts from Chalkidiki, and it visits places like Sporades Islands, Skiathos, Skopelos, Alonissos, Skiros, Agios Evstratios, and Limnos. Our next step is to make UDYSSEA smarter. We know its strength, we know its weakness, we know what to improve. We want to visualize in the digital edition the whole coastline with the points of importance like ports, anchorages, places someone can visit with the boat, and the places of the activities connected to those destinations, in order for the user to have first a digital, a full digital view of the area, then to select and create his cruise. Also, we want to expand it and to create other bases as well, like the Ionian Sea, the Argosaronic, Cyclades, etc. And the final goal is to create a unified sailing network and to create a true UDYSSEA in which a group can discover the seas of Greek by starting from one point, one selected point, sailing all around the areas they want to visit, and depart from another point. It's something ambitious, it's something difficult, but we are also ambitious enough, and we like to test our limits. And because we have the experience and the knowledge, we know we can deliver it. One final, if I may contribute to our discussion in digitalization, is that I would like to stress out that it's very important to keep it, all the project, human-oriented, meaning that because we digitalize and we make many things running automatically, we must be careful to keep the balance of the jobs positions created or reducing because of our projects. Let's not forget that all our digital actions in the end are connected with people in the field, but they deliver our services and our projects. And because of my dual identity of both an entrepreneur in the sailing, in which I have a lot of field action with the boats, with the crews, with the people we visit, and also in my research and my work as the digital in the digital world, I have seen that it's very important to keep the balance between what we promise in our digital world with the field action, and to try to contribute not to reduce jobs on tourism, but also to create more or to support the existing ones. If we want to discuss to deliver sustainable solutions in tourism. That's all for me. I won't take more of your time. I will happily answer of your questions. Thank you for your attention, and I'm at your disposal.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Melas. Now we can proceed to the second speaker, Mr. From Mr.
Ned. You can call me
something like
Ned.
that. Sorry.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you very
Vassilis.
much.
Let me share my screen. First of all, thank you all for joining this webinar on big data and digitalization. And thank you, Melas, for a great presentation. My name is Nedliko and I'm solution consultant here in LEMAX. And what LEMAX is essentially an IT company that is for the last 20 years, there is 100 of us, 100 employees that is providing complete solution for travel agencies and tour operators. What does that mean in the terms of what we are doing and what we are covering is that we are digitalizing the processes of tour operators and travel agencies. We are providing and implementing our solution, but essentially what we are doing is we are helping the travel business achieve the essence of their existence, and that is to provide the best experience to their clients. As you can see also from Mr. Melas' presentation, there is a digitalization going. There is a part that is helping him and YAKO selling to enable better process, to enable more efficient process. But in the end, it all comes down to the better client experience and to be able to provide unique experience and to be able to provide tailored experience to your clients. And that is what digitalization is all about in the end. And where are we today in the travel industry? Unfortunately, there is no good news in terms of the state of digital transformation worldwide. Travel and hospitality is together with construction, with insurance, it's one of the least digital transformed industries in the world at the moment. Of course, that is something that is changing rapidly. That is something that is changing every day. And especially because of this situation at the moment, because of COVID, I believe that soon we are going to see a major shifts in travel and hospitality and major digital transformation improvements in those fields. What we here in LEMAX, what we want to achieve and help tour operators do is we aim to transform the industry from the foundation to enable tour operators to provide value more efficiently, to provide value, unfortunately now even with a smaller number of employees, and to provide the same volume of business with automating their manual processes. And why is unfortunately such state in digital transformation worldwide at the moment in the travel industry? There are possibly many reasons, but one of the biggest reasons is the complexity of the industry. Because if you take a look at the travel worldwide, you will see that the industry is unfortunately not unified. So we have a lot of different processes. It's very complex. We have a lot of different types of products. We have a lot of different types of sales channels, and it's really hard to organize everything. And what I mean by really hard, you can take a look at this slide where you can see what LEMAX as a software, as a back office system needs to cover to enable you. And this is just part of it that we cover that enable you to have a full digital process. That means that we need to cover the contracting part, the inventory part, where you can keep track of all of your products, all of your contracts, everything that you're having, to the sales management, where you need to, of course, create all those itineraries, create all the documents, have that interaction with your clients, to the operations part, to the marketing. Finances and accounting, a really important part where you need to be able to easily keep track of all of your payments, especially now with the keep track of your cash flow, keep track of following up on your clients and all of that. Reporting, that is something that usually, unfortunately, tour operators and travel agencies still don't have. A lot of times that they don't have even reporting capabilities and capabilities of really seeing their business, having a general overview, and being able to plan for the future. Because of course you need to be able to plan to how to scale, how to grow, and with all of this, it's really hard at the moment to scale the travel business in this market. But of course, with the help of the digital software and digitalization, we aim to enable tour operators to scale more efficiently and to be able to reach more and more passengers and provide more and more unique experiences. I can say, or you would ask, for who is this software? What are you aiming at? Is that for the online travel agencies? No, actually. People often think that only online travel agencies need to have some level of the software or digitalization, but in LEMAX, we are serving more than 120 customers for this last 20 years, and we are serving them in terms of the inbound tour operators, such as Snella, Albatross, Terranova from Iceland, Trezo, Chile, really the whole world. The DMC have really important for them is to have a good system where they are able to organize their process, organize their operations, enable them to store all of the contracts that they are having, and especially then the outbound tour operators that need to create that experience, they need to create that software, sell it B2C. So whatever type of tour operator or travel agency you are at the moment, you probably have some need or can digitalize some part of your process. And how can I actually prove that to you is by, of course, hearing what our dear partners Mate and Mate from Luxury Slovenia, they are a luxury DMC, what they have to say about LEMAX and what they have achieved with LEMAX. So you can see that this software is especially good for tailor-made, especially good for DMCs also. Let me just share my, make sure that I share my computer sound. Yeah, great.
Hello, we are Mate and Mate, founders of Luxury Slovenia DMC. We are based in Ljubljana, Slovenia.
Luxury Slovenia DMC is a virtuoso on site. We are specialized for tailor-made packages to Slovenia.
We want it to be quick, we want it to be efficient, and we wanted to answer to our travel advisors or travel agents in the same day or maximum 24 hours. So we needed a technology to support us to do that as soon as possible.
We've been searching for good and very efficient travel technology for more than 2 years. We searched a lot of websites, read a lot of forums, and then finally we found the company LEMAX. LEMAX software allows us to be time-wise more efficient. We do less mistakes and we can focus more on content and with connections to our advisors and spend less time doing administration.
For us as the founders of Luxury Slovenia DMC, it's very important that we have an overview at one place of the business, of sales, of operations, of finance, and of controlling. LEMAX allows us to enter each service just once in the system, and then we can use it in itinerary, in offer, and in any kind of stage of operations. Doing that way, we minimize possibility for errors. It is very important for us that we can access any kind of software solution anywhere and anytime in the world. LEMAX allows us that we can use it anywhere and anytime.
My favorite feature in LEMAX is the button that creates fully customized and beautifully designed itineraries for our guests.
My favorite button in LEMAX is payment link. Don't take it literally. I know it can be basic or funny, but I will explain you why we think so. First, after the client confirms the offer, all from here happens automatically. Second, all the sensitive information about the payment stays on the client side. And third, the payment is automatically updated and seen in the reservation of the client.
Yes, LEMAX is solution for travel industry professionals who wants to be technologically advanced.
Of course, come to Slovenia and experience the only country with love in its name.
So, as you can see, this is from our great partners, Mate and Mate. And the thing is that we want to achieve the whole digitalization of the whole process and to really minimize the administration work that you need to do and minimize all the let's call it a boring things that you need to have in your booking process, and that way providing the direct value to our to your clients and to the passengers. Of course, you can download our case study that we have done on Luxury Slovenia on lemax.net. So that is all from me, and I invite Mr. Vassilis to continue, and I strongly encourage you to use the Q&A feature here in Zoom and to send all of your questions. At the end of this webinar, we'll have 10 minutes to answer them either live on the chat, or we are going to type the answers in the Q&A. So thank you very much, and this was Nedeljko from LEMAX. Now, Mr. Vassilis, feel free to continue.
Thank you, Mr. Nedeljko. I assume that now I pronounce correctly your name. Thank you very much for your interesting session and the interesting presentation. So now it's my turn to present you Costa Nostrum. Let me share my screen. Okay, so hello again, everybody. It's my turn to present our presentation, and we're going to talk about beaches, and more specifically about a protocol for the sustainable development and management of the Mediterranean beaches. Our mission in Costa Nostrum, through our Costa Nostrum Sustainable Beach Protocol, is to transform every public or hotel beach to a world-class 5-star or for seahorses sustainable beaches. Seahorse is our logo. What we are up against, beaches are under pressure. More than 100 million tourists on the Mediterranean coasts during the summer. About 50% annual growth rate. More than 500 million tourists until 2030. Overcrowding, collapsing ecosystems, negative impact on tourism coming, more than 100% in beach pollution due to tourism. What is the challenge about? Current solutions are inadequate. No recognized sustainable beach management system. Current solutions are fragmented with multiple points of failure. No immediate upside to sustainability, and no scale-free or no place-free. Every beach has its own unique characteristics. How Costa Nostrum meet these challenges? Delivers a holistic solution, brings together many partial solutions. Action is taken at the level that is closest to the real world of places. Community and stakeholder engagement. Our criteria, we are measuring 39 criteria in our protocol. We have criteria environmental, social, and economic. Why now? Because demand for sustainable beaches is increasing. About 80% of Mediterranean tourists are visiting Mediterranean beaches. They seek for an authentic and unique experience. They seek for a sustainable hotel or destination. Therefore, satisfied tourists promote the destination and the municipality and the hotel, increase competitive advantage of the hotel of the municipality that they are visiting, and of course, they help to increase the revenues. They are coming back often, they bring friends and family, they stay longer, they spend more. More or less, until now we have certified 12 beaches, and we have the know-how to expand it in multiple beaches across the Mediterranean Sea. And probably the very update and very important is that COVID-19 proved to the whole world that they need to move towards to a more sustainable tourism model is needed. Our value proposition enhanced COVID-19 preventive measures and guidelines for beaches. We came up with a new protocol for COVID-19 sealed beaches at the beginning of this summer. If you don't measure it, you can't improve it. And we mean about sustainability. If we don't know how sustainable we are, we cannot not improve it. Identify and replace poor practices. Objective rating scale of sustainability. Go further than innovation. Global promotion of the certified beaches. Increase of property unique selling point and brand perception. Increase satisfaction of customers, and at the end of the day, increase of customers. This is what we need in municipalities, in hotels, or what the municipalities or the hotels need. We have affordable solutions for public and hotel beaches with a cost less than €1 per hotel guest. We have at the moment about 12 certified beaches in Greece, and we had an increase of 240 certified beaches over 4 years. Tourists that are visiting certified beaches love certified Costa Nostrum beaches. We have more than 5,000 tourist surveys, and we know that Costa Nostrum is very important for the bathers. Almost more than 70% are answering that we are doing our job very good. We increase the beach's revenues about 32%, and we increase the repeated hotel guests about 79 to 80%. Costa Nostrum network versus One Big. Let's say that this One Big is blue flag. Costa Nostrum is a sustainability protocol, and our aim is to increase sustainability. On the other hand, blue flag is an environmental protocol. We are involved beach visitors and beach bathers through non-stop online survey. We are measuring carrying capacity of the beach. We have COVID-19 preventive measures. We certify all beaches. On the other hand, Blue Flag certifies only organized beaches. We have annual monitoring and upgrade potential. We have beach rating. We have support consulting services to every beach management body. We have customized innovative standard and premium services. We aim to create a two-way bond visitor beach and a very personalized and unique experience, and of course the global beach promotion of every certified beach. Similar protocol does not exist globally. Our distinctions and awards. We are on the final stage for the European Business Awards for the Environment, and we are nominees in 2 categories. We have won the 2 awards at the Greek Business Awards for the Environment. We are good practice in 2 European programs, MISTRAL and the Blue Islands. We have an international award in innovation contest, international innovation contest. We have a national award, and then we have successful participation in 3 incubator programs as a startup company. Also, we are trying to have business partnership and clustering. We have some government organizations like Associazione Italiana from Italy and HSMR from Greece. We have cooperation with international certification organizations such as Green Destinations and with local and with chambers across Greece and other countries. At the end, what we want a sustainable future for the tourism sector, and therefore, in this effort, we want to collaborate with countries, organizations, regions, municipalities, hotels, and beaches across the Mediterranean Sea that we have the same vision and with us, a sustainable future for the tourism sector. Thank you very much for your attention, and join us today to transform your beach to a world-class 5-star or 4 seahorses sustainable beach. Thank you very much, and please for your questions use the Q&A. Thank you. And after this, let me close
Mr.
my share screen.
Ivo is next from Institute of Tourism in Croatia. So, Mr. Ivo, please continue.
Okay, and after my presentation, please to continue with the fourth speaker, Mr. Ivo Beroš.
Good day, everyone. I'm Ivo Beroš from Institute for Tourism in Zagreb, and I'm going to talk to you about digitalization in tourism, challenges and opportunities which digitalization brings to us. My talk is divided in 4 topics. I will start with basics. What is digitalization? Now I'm gonna say something about levels of digitalization and we'll talk about opportunities and challenges which digitalization brings to us. It is lucky for me that my previous colleagues has mentioned some examples of good practice, which I will refer to. Let's start about what digitalization is. By definition, digitalization is use of digital technologies and data that allow us that we have new activities or changes to existing activities. Is digitalization old or new? Digitalization is not new, but in today's society, when we have a great opportunity to digitalize data, digitalization is a very, very important thing. Digital transformation, it represents economic and social effects of digitalization. What levels of digitalization can we observe in various small and medium enterprises? There are low-level digitalization. It starts in 90s years of last century, and it consists of use of email communication, use of basic office software, use of websites, social media, internet banking, cash register, and we can call it a business level. Medium level of digitalization starts in 21st century, we can say about 15 years ago, and it includes computerized reservation systems, interaction with suppliers and government services, various analytics tools, use of mobile app, chat online, and similar things. High-level digitalization, it is something that is now interesting and will be interesting in future. High-level digitalization includes use of mobile technology, use of Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, virtual reality, data analytics, and I will say something more about high-level digitalization, these techniques. Mobile technology, okay. Now people takes your mobile devices everywhere and use it to obtain destination information, used to make online booking, used to make it mobile payment, and many more. With, also combined with good Wi-Fi network, Mobile technology can be used for various walk tours and similar activities. Artificial intelligence, it includes chatbots, digital check-in, digital concierge, hotel services, and more. And maybe it is not so interesting for small and medium enterprises, but for large enterprises. But we have to mention it. Data analytics. Data analytics is a very interesting thing. It is actually based on data. We can predict or try to predict customer preferences, channeling customer purchasing behavior, try to establish dynamical pricing. So data analytics is very important, but it is very hard to small and medium enterprises to have data analytics department. So data analytics is maybe one example of off-the-shelf product which small and medium enterprises need. Augmented reality, virtual reality, what is it? Augmented reality systems show virtual object in real world. What can bring to us? It can replace paper-based marketing. It can give us gamification experience. It can use as travel assistant. It is technique which need many resources, but it is very interesting and can greatly increase visitor experience. And finally, Internet of Things. It is mentioned here. Internet of Things can support smart tourism based on interoperability of sensors, data, and automation process, can give real-time insights and information for managing tourism. Also, it can improve visitor experiences and increase operational and resource efficiency. Why we need to do that? We need to do that to increase profitability. We need to do that to increase visitor experience. It is very important because new generations, millennials and generations Z, are digital natives, and they expect quick and direct access to information by digital technologies, not by paper technology, because they are living digital environment. Also, digitalization reduced environmental footprints. There are many more opportunities which digitalization brings to us. Digitalization leads to creativity and innovations, enhances visitor satisfaction, contributes to new destination configurations, opens new roles for consumers and producers, and also enables customer acquisition and international reach. Where are the problems? These problems, difficulties, and obstacles are found in a survey conducted by EU Commission in 2017, and we can see that many of those problems and obstacles are connected with problems with training. So, okay, it is lack of technological skills, and these problems are connected with lack of finance. And when we can when we see these problems, we can think about solution of those problems. And here we present what can be done. Policy responses, consists of network capacity building, inclusion of stakeholders beyond tourism. Policy have to help tourism and especially small and medium enterprise sector. Technical assistance consists of various digital training, lifelong learning, skill training, and so on. Financial assistance, it consists, authors suggest that training costs and access to off-the-shelf products have to be helped. We need to increase those costs for enterprises, and this is very important. Finally, research and development. It is actually cross-sectoral collaboration. Various innovative solutions will make a possibility of smart growth and will promote sustainable practices. Finally, we can make some conclusion. Tourism is a key component of European economy. There are about 2.5 million of enterprises connected with tourism, and 85% of that are small and medium-sized enterprises in Europe. Digitalization brings opportunity for those enterprises, but also brings challenges, and small and medium enterprises need help to prevail these challenges. Yeah. Thank you for your attention. You can ask questions for us, and we will try to respond on it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Beroš. We have about 10 minutes more, less than 10 minutes. So if you have any questions, please use Q&A, and please feel free to ask whatever you want the speakers.
Yes, and I would just like to take this opportunity to say once again, thank you to all the participants. Of course, thank you for our panelists here. It was great hearing your stories, and it's great to hear how digitalization is touching all parts of the tourism, from the Costa Nostrum, as you said, where you're dealing with beaches, with the quality of life there, with the YAKO with sailing, and with Mr. Ivo from the institutional look. And I'm glad to see that and I'm glad that you are able to see through these presentations how small changes in one part can affect all the other parts of the tourism. So we are all here with the same mission, with the same goal, to enable more efficient process, to enable digitalization, and to open new opportunities to all of us in the future with this that we are doing. So once again, thank you for all the participants. We are still here for a couple of minutes for the questions, so feel free to use the Q&A platform, and look forward to meeting you on some other webinars and panels. Thank you very much.